What you worry about the most reveals where you trust God the least. And I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about that one area of your life where anxiety just takes over. Fear just takes over. And I want you to think about that area, and I want you to ask yourself, have you actually fully surrendered that area of your life to God? Because so often, worry actually is when we're showing that we're relying more on our own strength than God's power. And as Christians, I think it is so easy to throw around the sentence, trust in God, just trust in Him. And it can feel really hard. And I can hear that sometimes in sermons, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying, but I'm really struggling. And this is not a video, is not a criticism to feeling worry. I want to emphasize that. But it's trying to get people to understand that the reason that we do worry is because we are not trusting in God and His promises. And so often, worry creeps in and it holds us back. And this could be things like relationships, health, money, future. But wherever worry takes root is often where we're not trusting God to do what He's promised. And He promises us so many things. Like in Proverbs 3 verse 5-6, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding, and seek His will in all you do. And this is His promise. It says, and He will show you which path to take. And what I love about this verse just means that, like, God knows that we're going to want to depend on our own understanding. He knows that that's going to be hard. And that's why He says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Not just a quarter of your heart or half of your heart, all of your heart. And it doesn't say just trust in the Lord in the easy things or trust in the Lord in the easy parts of your life, but it's trusting Him in all parts of your life with all of your heart and leaning on His understanding, not our own understanding. And then He will show you which path to take. Then you will not feel worry. You will feel His peace. And here's the thing. When you give God the things that you're worried about, you're choosing faith over fear. And do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how transformative that is? And you're choosing to believe He's bigger than what you're facing. He's bigger than the anxiety. When you trust Him completely, you stop letting fear dictate your decisions, and you let peace rule over your life. And that is immensely powerful. You're not letting the enemy put those thoughts of worry in your head anymore, because you're trusting in Him. You just trust in Him. And it's like, it doesn't even feel like you have to tell yourself trust in God. It almost comes naturally, because you're remembering that God doesn't want you to carry the weight of worry. He wants you to cast your cares and anxieties on Him because He cares for you. He's a caring God. And so the next time that you're feeling worried and the enemy is trying to steal peace from you, I just want you to ask yourself this question. Where am I not trusting God in this area of my life? Let that be a prompt for you today, to surrender areas of your life to Him and watch how He will work in ways that you could have never imagined.